Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV. This is my point of view, literally looking out of my front windscreen as I drive round North Wales at the moment in Kibble Bay in the UK. And today they've announced, well, I saw message alerts that are going to be sent to your phone, a new app that the government are introducing to keep us all safe, they say, letting us know all about weather events, terrorist attacks, impending wars, violence in the streets, events, environments, things that could happen to us, floods, fires, accidents. Crisis, 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 crisis. This is my point of view. What do we do? Well, I'm a massive believer in creating your own experience. I, for one, will not be going into fear. Fear, F-E-A-R, false expectations appearing real. How do we know? How can we trust anything that we see and hear through a corrupt media on television? How can we trust what we're being told by corrupt government, etymology, to govern your mentality, including the words politicians? For me, if you didn't know this stuff, you wouldn't be affected by this stuff. We are affected by the pictures and images in our mind. I've proved that over the last 25 years as a hypnotist, psychotherapist, that whatever you think about, you bring about. So being told on your phone that there's a weather warning, a social warning, impending fear, doom and gloom, for me, well, it's not for me. Is it for you? So what do we do? Well, understand that everything that's been brought out over the last 3 to 5 years, and it's been going on since the beginning of the millennium, which is another story, but do your research. It's control. Not saying that things aren't true, but there's mass exaggeration, amplification, acceleration of a fear agenda. Stay at home, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, and consequences beyond your human rights, in my opinion. Freedoms being eroded, futures being changed, society being reset, education systems being distorted, perverted, in my opinion. Health, banking, finance, commerce, society, economics. It's all being changed. Not by accident, not randomly. It's being rolled out. All planned last decade. I don't mean 100 years ago. Before the millennium. And it's happening before our very eyes. All these conspiracy theorists were right. I was one of them. Don't want to be right. I prefer to be wrong. So what do we do? Well, when fear is thrown at you, don't catch it. I say this to people in relationships. If you've got a narcissistic partner who uses guilt to control you, emotional blackmail. These narcissists are guilt throwers, and they're very good at finding guilt catchers. Nice people who get control through guilt, gaslighting them, making them wrong. So the government will make you wrong, governing your mentality, the government. Save the NHS. Save the elderly. Save Britain. You've got to have this opinion, otherwise you're not part of the team. Letting the side down. Take one for the team. All that sort of bullshit. Step into your own power. Don't be controlled by anybody, and see it for what it is. It's fear-based control. FEAR, false expectations appearing real. Don't make them real in your mind. Live in your own bubble of protection. Power up and get yourself down to your government meetings. Tell your local MP what you're not happy about with Westminster legislation. Go on the websites. Peacefully. Make your voice heard. Positively, constructively, as I'm doing here. Don't go into anger, that just increases the vibration of anger. Don't go into fear, because that does the same. You won't fight wrong with wrong. You won't fight evil with evil. Fight doesn't work. Fighting and wars have never worked. They won't solve anything. It just perpetuates evil. But you've got to do something. Bad things happen because good people do nothing. So pray, vibrate, create, radiate positivity and love. Pray to your God, and if you don't believe in your God, pray to yourself. Do good things, say good things, think good things. And make sure that what you say you mean, and what you mean you say. It's no good standing up for something just by saying it. It doesn't mean anything. No good just putting a banner around your Facebook profile picture and saying, oh, I stand for this, but doing absolutely nothing about it. If you're a Christian, be Christ-like. If you're Buddhist, be like Buddha. If you're a Muslim, follow the honest teachings of your faith. If you're a liberal, be liberal. If you're conservative or Labour, what are you doing about it? Don't be fake, be real. Don't just say it, do it. Don't be a guru, be a duru. Now's the time to step into your power. On Mr. GTV, I'm teaching so much about stepping into your power and manifesting through vibration. Focused intent. Doing things right and doing the right things. So today, message alerts on your phone, probably telling you to go home. Message signals, alerts on your phone. They'll be mandatory. You'll have to accept them. You'll have to act upon them. And they're going to be within an area. Smart cities, guys. What did I say? 5 and 10k towns. These message alerts will be for a district, and you won't be able to go out your district. It's control. Stay at home. On your phone. Our devices are divisive. I think maybe we should all get basic phones like the old Nokia Mars bar phone. These smartphones, if we didn't have them, you know, how could they operate a cashless society? And if we didn't watch the news and views, if we didn't comply because we didn't know about it, we give these programs ratings. We're endorsing this bullshit. We're clapping at these people with distorted, perverted behaviours, news and views. So as I say, you know, if you're happy with it, God bless you, more power to you. If you're not happy with it, what are you doing about it? But don't go into fight and flight. Go into relaxation and power. And I'm teaching that. I posted today part of my MEP training. How to mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually radiate and create a different vibration. This is a war on consciousness. This is a war between dark and light forces. It's a war between fear and love. In a world that's trying to tell you to silence, speak out. And you can speak out in thought, word and deed. Be a spiritual warrior, not a worrier. And just watch where this is going. Read between the lines, guys. Look what happened over the last 3-4 years because people followed the government warnings. We all watched, didn't we, as we got these briefings from the government, governing mentality, and look where that got us. Look what we were told to do, and the majority did it. I know lots of people who did it who regret it. I know nobody who didn't do it who regretted not doing it. Do you? Do you? Is that you? If you need a chat, guys, I'm here for that. Be powerful, enjoy your mind. This is just my point of view. I'm offering this constructively with love. Never saying I'm right. If you've got an opposing view, say that with love as well. I'd love to hear your considered opinion. Let's share because we care. We're in this together in the Mr. GTV community. Let's create a strong, powerful, loving unity.